The mainstream media has long been accused of perpetuating falsehoods and misconceptions about Jesus, often to the point of blatant dishonesty. This phenomenon is multifaceted, driven by a complex array of factors that warrant examination. On one hand, the media's treatment of Jesus can be seen as a reflection of the broader societal trends that prioritize sensationalism and controversy over factuality and respect. By fabricating or distorting information about Jesus, media outlets can generate attention-grabbing headlines and spark heated debates, thereby increasing their viewership and readership. Furthermore, the mainstream media's secular and often anti-Christian biases also play a significant role in the dissemination of lies about Jesus. Many media personalities and outlets have a vested interest in undermining the validity and authority of Christianity, which they perceive as a threat to their own worldview and values. By spreading falsehoods and half-truths about Jesus, they aim to erode the faith of believers, create divisions within the Christian community, and promote a more secular and humanistic agenda. This bias is often manifested in the media's selective reporting and manipulation of facts, where they cherry-pick and distort historical and biblical accounts to fit their own narratives. Another factor contributing to the media's dishonesty about Jesus is the pressure to conform to prevailing cultural and intellectual trends. In an era where postmodernism and relativism reign supreme, the notion of objective truth and absolute morality is frequently dismissed as outdated and intolerant. As a result, the media often feels compelled to reframe Jesus and Christianity in a more palatable and progressive light, even if it means compromising the historical record and biblical teachings. This can involve portraying Jesus as a mere social activist or reportive feminist, rather than the Son of God and Savior of humanity. In addition, the mainstream media's lies about Jesus can also be attributed to a lack of understanding and expertise regarding Christianity and biblical history. Many media personalities and journalists are not adequately informed about the subject matter, relying on secondary sources, hearsay, and unverifiable claims to construct their narratives. This ignorance can lead to the perpetuation of myths, misconceptions, and outright fabrications, which are then disseminated to a wider audience as factual information. The consequences of the mainstream media's dishonesty about Jesus are far-reaching and profound. For one, it contributes to a climate of confusion and skepticism, where the general public is misled about the true nature and teachings of Christianity. This can have a corrosive effect on the faith of believers, particularly those who are already vulnerable or uncertain. Moreover, the media's lies about Jesus can also perpetuate negative stereotypes and prejudices against Christians, fostering a culture of intolerance and hostility towards people of faith. Ultimately, the mainstream media's propensity for spreading lies about Jesus underscores the need for critical thinking, discernment, and media literacy. Consumers of news and information must be vigilant in evaluating the sources and credibility of the information they receive, recognizing the potential for bias, manipulation, and distortion. Moreover, Christians and people of faith must be proactive in promoting a more nuanced and accurate understanding of Jesus and Christianity, engaging in respectful dialogue and counteracting the media's falsehoods with the truth of the gospel. By doing so, we can work towards a more informed and compassionate public discourse, one that honors the integrity and dignity of Jesus and his teachings.